So now, hello, and today I will present a few about the memory management algorithm. So for my topic is FIFO, first in, first out, and LRU, last recently used. So now let's move to FIFO. So FIFO is the page that replacement algorithm that replace the old guest page in the memory that was loaded first. It means that they uh, request it first and then they just remove or replace it in another new one in the cache. So for the advantages is simple and to understand, and disadvantages is can suffer from baladi and normally where increasing the number of page frame lead to more page fall. And the LRU last recently used for the description is the LRU algorithm replace the page that has not been used for the longest period of time. So the advantages of LRU is utilize the temporal locality to keep recently accessed page in the memory, and disadvantages is require additional hardware or software overhead to track page usage. So now let's move to the code demo. So for the FIFO, now let's demo the FIFO first. So I will explain the code. So for the first line is the class. We name the class as FIFO catch, and from line 2 to line 6 is the data type, or we can say the parameter that we create to store. So for the first one, we create two parameter is uh, self parameter and competitive parameter. So self parameter for the third line is the capacity. So it means that how many can we store. So in the cache, as in the request or our storage, and here is the self cache. So here we can allocate how many items can be stored in the cache, and here is the set of the cache, and from line 7 to line 14 is the method. How can we use that? So if item is not in the self cache and the self cache is bigger or equal to self capacity, the event equal to the self cache pop up. So it means that the set we need to remove for the first added item, and we add another item in the cache. So we can demo the code. So as you can see in the result, so for the first cache, we request number 1 in the cache, and Canva we can request number 2, and the next one we request number 3. So we got 3 items in the cache already, 1, 2, 3. And then for the next one, so we request number 4, and then the cache is can store only 3. So we need to edit and pop up or remove the number 1 to add number 4. And for the next one is the same. We add number 1, but the cache is full, so we need to remove number 2. And the next one is also the same. The cache is full again, and we add number 2, and then we remove number 3. So for the next cache also that we remove number 4 and add number 5. And for the next one is a little bit different. It's like that we add number 1, but in the cache is already get number 1 in it, so we just uh, use the previous one. We don't have to remove anything. And for the next one, it's also the same. number 2, we add number 2, but number 2 is already in the catch. So we don't have to do it. We just uh, use the previous catch item to store it again. And for the next one is we add number 3, but it's full, so we remove number 1. And next one is we want to add number 4, and then it's full, and then we remove number 2 and add number 4. And the last one is similar to this. We got number 5 in it. We want to add number 5, but number 5 is got in the catch, so we don't have to create and we don't have to remove it. We just take the first the previous uh, item store to store in the next catch. So now let's move to the LRU. So the LRU is nearly the same, but it's not really, because we don't count like in here. As you can see, if the item in self catch map, self catch, it means that remove. So it means that if in the self catch and remove item, so and if land self catch is bigger and equal to self capacity, so it means that we need to remove first the last test. It means that the last test item that we have add, and then we add the new item. So if it's true, it means that we do it correctly. So let me demo the code. And so as you can see, we add number one, number two, number one, and number two, and number three, and then the fourth line. So the fourth line, we add number 4, but the catch is full. So we remove the latest number that the latest number is number 1. So we remove it, and then we add number 4 in it. So we got 2, 3, 4. And then we add number 3. We add number 1, then we remove number 2. Number 2 is the latest. And then here we do it the same again. We add number 4. We add number 2, and then we remove number 3. And here number 1, number 2, number 5. So we add number 5, and then we remove number 4. And here, as you can see, it is a little bit different. So number 1 is the latest one. So it means that it's the latest. Even that we add number 1 again, so it's not the same. So we remove number 1, and then we add number 1 again. So number 1 is the new one. It's not the latest one like we do in the FIFO. The FIFO, if the number that we add is the same, or the item that we add is the same, we don't have to remove it. We just keep it and use it again. But this is not. Number 1, it means that the latest one. So we add the new number 1 in it. So it is different. And the next one is the same as the FIFO. I love you. Thank you.